Good morning. This is Greg, N4KGL. I'm in Lynn Haven, Florida at the park at the north end of Lynn Haven. It's on the St. Andrews Bay, and we're overlooking the bay at this point. This is the Wayside Park, which will be one of my operating points. And north here is the fishing bridge, as I call it, next to the Highway 77 bridge. And so the weather is overcast, but the sun is ready to come out. The temperature is in the upper 70s, and we're looking forward to a interesting day doing rapid deployment amateur radio. And at each of our operating locations, we will make 5 contacts, and then we'll move at least a kilometer to the next location. So we'll see how it goes. All right, good morning. This is Greg N4KGL. We're at our first stop for doing the RaDAR challenge this morning, rapid deployment amateur radio. We're in Lynn Haven, Florida, on a fishing bridge over the bay here. We're hoping to take advantage of the salt water. Our grid square location is Echo Mike 70 Echo Golf 22 Juliet Bravo. We're going to be using the KX2 this morning. This is our first radar outing with the KX2, and our antenna is the Alex Loop magnetic loop. So we kind of worked out a schedule with Tom in the UK and Eddie in South Africa, and so we'll see what happens. CQ radar. This is November 4 Kilo Golf Lima. November 4 Kilo Golf Lima. Excuse me. All right. Well, this was our first stop at Echo Mike 70 Echo Golf 22 Juliet Bravo. I had a goal to try to get G0SBW or ZS6BNE, but didn't hear either on the frequencies. But I did grab a station in Texas, WB5 Romeo, on 20 meters SSB. On 17 meters sideband. I worked 2 locals, NS4 VSP and WB4 BLX. And then on 17 meters CW, I got WB2 GAI QRP. He was in New Jersey at FN21XA, and he had a real good signal. He was running a KX3. I'm running the KX2. So it is about 8:50, and we're going to travel 1 kilometer and pick up our next location. All right, I'm in transition. I was at the center of the bridge, and I went to the north end, and now I'm doubling back and heading for the park. Should come out to be about 1 kilometer. All right, we are at our second location, which is in the park here at Echo Mike 70 Echo Golf 21 Mike Alpha. And this is our setup for HF. It's the KX2 and the Alex loop. We just decided it'd be a good thing to get in the shade, and I've been able to cool down a little bit. Also, this is the 2 meter simplex with the Yaesu FT60 HT and the elk beam antenna. And we did a couple of simplex contacts on 2 meters with KK4 DWC. He is north of town. He's at Mr. Grumpy's Crooked Fence Ranch, in fact. Also worked WB4 BLX nearby. I got on HF on 20 CW, and I got a call from W4 RYZ. That's our club station, and worked Bob over there. And then while I was on 20 CW, I got a call from WB4 BLX. I went looking for contacts out of town on 20 CW. I didn't find anything. And then I tuned up on 20 sideband, ran across a strong signal. Turned out to be a local ham, K7 LES less. So I did run into him in random here. So at stop 2, that makes 5 contacts, and actually all of them were local. But I'm going to take it and move on to location 3, which will be a park 1 kilometer south of here, the Sheffield Park. All right, well, we're in transition to the third location, and walking through the neighborhood here to Sheffield Park. And that should be a shady location, and that will be good. And we'll give you an update at Sheffield Park. All right, this is my third location. I thought I was going to be in the Sheffield Park, but they're having a festival with live music. So I moved over here behind the Lynnhaven Library, and we set up. This time I used a impromptu wire antenna. It's 25 feet off one end, which is going up to the limb on the tree. There's 25 feet on the ground out here. And so trying something different. Here is the KX2, still going strong here. And at this location, we got 2 simplex contacts right off the bat, NZ2I, also K4LIX Mobile. They're local hams. We wanted to make some contacts on HF, of course, and I got National Parks on the Air station, N4KGL. He was at park or trail TR2J, I believe. Then we worked K7 Delta. Both these contacts were on 20 CW. Paul was in New Mexico, K7 Delta. And then for the 5th contact, we got N4 Ocean, India, Ken in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, so that's successful for the 3rd location. I believe I'm going to just stay here and catch the satellite pass. If I'm successful, that'll be 5 points. It's now 11:40. The pass will be in about 20 more minutes. So we'll get ready for that. All right. All right, we're back where we started, here in the park in Lynn Haven. We did 3 locations for radar today. The first was at the top of the fishing bridge. Then we did a little more than 1 kilometer all the way to the north side of the bridge, back to this side. And then we went over here to a park bench and set up. The first 2 setups were with the Alex Loop. And then we went south to Sheffield Park, but it had a festival going on, so next door was the Lynn Haven Library. We set up with a it was a 25-foot wire for the radiator and a 25-foot wire for the counterpoise. We did work National Parks on the Air station, a station in New Mexico, and another HF station. But we had lots of support from locals on HF, and also on 2-meter simplex. That helped us get the 5 to move on. I did run into a local that it wasn't prearranged or anything. It was K7 LES, less. So could have been cooler weather, but it was a good radar workout. 3 locations, and we enjoyed the day and look forward to hearing how the other folks did out doing radar. Okay, 73 from N4KGL. This is a footnote. I tried to do the satellite pass, SO50. Didn't hear it. Apparently I had the wrong time or something, but we gave it a shot, and hopefully we'll catch it next time.